Hello December and good morning friends. Today is 1st December 2019 and we are on the way to Bakkhali. The sun is yet to rise. Though we had planned to visit the Sundarbans, but somehow the plan changed to a trip to the Bakkhali side of Sundarbans. December begins, but there's not much of winter cold till date. The morning was somewhat foggy at some places, but overall quite a pleasant weather. We started off very early in the morning as usual, and the route we took was via Diamond Harbour Road. This is the best road to trip to Bakkhali, and going out super early in morning also had the advantage of avoiding any traffic congestion so far. The road to Bakkhali crosses Diamond Harbour and Kargil to Namkhana. Earlier, the option was to reach Namkhana by road or train and then board barges to cross the Hatania-Doania river and then get off at Bakkhali on the opposite bank. But thanks to the new 3.3-kilometer bridge over the Hatania-Doania river that has significantly reduced travel time from the city to Bakkhali by at least 2.5 hours by cutting down the waiting time for barges across the river. Halted our car at the new bridge to take a detailed look at it. Wow, very nice, clean and upbeat. Let's take a look at those trawler boats and other small ships that pass underneath this bridge. Bakkhali is located in the South 24 Parganas district of West Bengal and is popular for its beaches and serene environment. A steady car ride from Kolkata takes around 3.5 hours, and regular bus services are also available from Kolkata Esplanade bus stand to Bakkhali. On reaching Bakkhali, we checked in at a small budget hotel called Samudra Nil. However, the interior and rooms were pretty clean and decent, perfect for a one-night stay. The beauty of Bakkhali lies in its simplicity away from the city crowds. After a little bit of rest and photo shoots around the hotel, we went out for sightseeing at Henry's Island. Henry's Island is a serene island close to Bakkhali and is a very popular tourist puller for its mangrove forests and white beaches. Covered with lush green vegetation, Henry's Island is an ideal weekend destination where you can relax and detox in the fresh surroundings. This nice looking footbridge leads you to the beach through mangrove forests. feels good walking through this footbridge, and wow, here we come to the beach in the end. It's so beautiful and serene, very less crowd, and almost gives a feeling of a solitary island beach. You can also explore its sandy beaches, which boast of their unblemished atmosphere. The sea waves are very mild here due to winter season and also low tide hour. Well, let me explore the forest area by the beach side. You can see those big black jungle crows here. Wow. The trees here would be definitely shelter for various other birds as well, but cannot spot them at this hour under our dazzling sun, I guess. Too many caterpillars here crawling almost everywhere in this forest. Some of them even crawled up on my shoulder and legs. Oh my god. Well, let's walk back to the beach again. Wow, those shy, timid red crabs spread all across the shore here. The major occupation followed here is fishing. Therefore you can see fishermen spreading their nets everywhere, and the water on fishing lands are irrigated by water wheel pumps. The place is very famous for its tranquility, its virgin beach, and the crabs that thrive on it, attracting not just the locals but also tourists from all over the world. One is sure to be mesmerized by the fresh air, the unexploited beach, and the panoramic view. The unpolluted environment and peaceful surroundings make this beach a must-visit destination. On the way back to our hotel, we checked a few restaurants to have our lunch, but they were partially closed due to shortage of food menu. So we drove back to Bakkhali town and had our lunch from a restaurant. Being myself somewhat restless while traveling, I let my mom take some rest in the hotel after lunch, while I went out alone to take a look at the nearby localities. There are plenty of hotels in Bakkhali to choose from according to your budget. Well, what's this here? Looks like a pond, I guess. Look at the half-cut tree emerging from the middle of water. A bit unusual. Ah, what's that? A small non-venomous water snake, I guess. Well. In the evening, we went out to the Bakkhali main beach area where there are lots of shops selling seashell items, toys, women's accessories, etc., food stalls, and a temple. Hey, that looks like a funny toy. The seawater goes far away from the shore here during the evening hours, thus making way for dozens of street food vendors to do their business. It's a very lively thing to watch the lights from these numerous food stalls against nocturnal darkness. Let's take a quick walk around these food stalls. Most of these food stalls sell sea fish menu, fuchkas or the pani puris, vel puris and other street junk foods. We also had a little evening snacks at one of these stalls.
Hello.
Let's have evening tea. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joint
Liquor tea.
liquor.
A stranger man showed interest in joining us for a while and he spoke to us a lot. After a little bit of shopping from these stalls, we went back to our hotel. But the problem with this hotel was that it didn't have its own restaurant, so we had to go out once again to one of those various nearby restaurants to have our dinner. Boom! Somebody's celebrating marriage at one of these hotels. Well, so that's how the day ended here.
Thank you.
Actually, the story is we were planning to make a trip to Sundarban, but since my mom is afraid of tigers,
Yes.
that's why we had to
In
change
here,
the plan. We had to cancel going to the main Sundarban area. So instead of that, we came to
This is almost Sundarban.
came to another part of Sundarban, which is actually Bakkhali. And incidentally, this is for the second time we are visiting Bakkhali. Not bad. We're enjoying.
Very good.
It's just a one-night trip, and but still we are enjoying, right? And let's see what we do tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow.
Woke up early next morning. Before finally checking out from the hotel, we went out for our breakfast at a restaurant and also went for sightseeing at the nearby Kargil beach. This part of Bakkhali town is known as Frasergunj. Here, many of the coastal areas are found broken or washed away by tidal forces of the sea waves during the high tides. A lot of fishing boats can be seen, and these fishermen dry their fish net elsewhere under the sun. You can also find several windmills in the area which help in the production of electricity for the nearby places. But unfortunately, none of them are functioning since last so many years. That's what the locals say. So calm and peaceful, watching the birds fly, it's just amazing. Look at the serenity of the wonderful beach here. Back in the hotel, finally our car is ready to take us back home.
Hey.
But before we started our car, we remembered what we saw just opposite to this hotel. A small house that deals with pure honey straight from the forests. So myself went to check it out and eventually bought 2 bottles of this pure honey also.
ওইখানে মধু আর আমি কাজ করি বন বিভাগে তাও বলে দিলাম আমার ডুপ্লিকেট কথা বলি না কাউকে
Finally, we began our return journey via same route through which we came, leaving Bakkhali with lots of good memories to cherish. Though only for a day, this trip was really wonderful and entertaining. I recommend this place for anyone who seek peace, serenity and comfort in the lap of nature. On the way back to Kolkata, we halted at Diamond Harbour for a while to feel the beauty of its river bank. Those who like riverside ambience can make a day-long trip to this place. There are plenty of hotels and guest houses at this spot. Well, that was all for this one-day trip. Time to restart our journey back home, back to the city, back to the usual daily life. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and can even make your own plans for tripping to this place. Till we meet again in another travel video, stay well everybody and peace.